What is up, guys? I'm back upstairs. I am recording this video on Wednesday. I think it's July 31st. I wanted to get this video out before I get going on my trips, and I'll explain a little bit about more of those trips towards the end of the video. But this video is all about my boy Joao. He sent me film a long time ago and asked me to break it down on the channel. And you know, I had the video halfway done, more than halfway done. I just had to record my part, and life got in the way. As if you guys watched my last video, which I'll put up here somewhere, it's been a crazy couple weeks, driving to Minnesota, flying back, running my camp up in NorCal. So it's just been a crazy couple days, and then tomorrow I leave to Hawaii. Gonna try and do some vlogging and stuff there, and bring a little bit of attention to some of the kickers and punters out there and such. But again, for this video today, I'm just gonna focus on Joao and breaking down some of his film. I'm gonna have you guys check out his story really quick.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Joao from Brazil. I'm a class of 2021 kicker and punter. At the moment I'm playing at the Linsley School in West Virginia. I kicked for 4 years already, but always kicked on the sands, and changed to the turf last year. I never had a kicking coach to help me with field goals, punts, kickoffs, anything. I always did everything on my own, watching YouTube videos or watching other guys kick. I went to the Chris Hiller Vegas camp this past May, and it was an amazing experience. I learned a lot of things there with Coach Aaron, Coach Saylor. The whole staff helped me a lot, and I understood that I just need some improvements to get better, some small things. I knew a lot of the best kickers in the country would be there, so I just took the time to learn and watch them kick to get the basics. My goals for the future are to be able to play and study in the next level. That's what all of us want. And for next season, my goal is to improve, and just have a good season, good kicking, and good camps.
And then from there, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to, again, break down the film. He sent me a couple clips, so I'm going to break down this film, and then we'll go over it, and then hopefully this helps him and then helps you guys understand a little bit if some of the stuff looks like it's stuff that you do. So here we go. P.S. Rocking the PuntFactory sleeveless hoodie. If you guys like that. I only got 2 or 3 of these. I got these sold out pretty quick, but you guys have been awesome with the merch, but I hope you guys like that. Excuse my white arms in the name of all things, but I'm just in a rush and everything's all over the place. Kelly's not here to organize my life, so yeah, but shout out to the merch. But here we go, Joao's film. In this first clip, okay? Let's go over the first clip. First and foremost, I kind of don't want his feet that staggered. You guys know me if you've looked at my steps video, which I'll put up here somewhere as well. When that right foot is so far back, it makes it, you just more inconsistently hit your spot with where you want your first step to go, right? So even though we're only talking about a matter of like, you know, 8 inches, 6 inches, whatever it may be, it's 6 more inches than it needs to be back in order to hit the first step spot, the target spot we talked about in that video. So if it were me, I'd like his feet to be a little bit more close together. Maybe even his right foot in front of the left, but definitely just not that far back. In terms of his stance, I don't mind it at all. I like his shoulders are forward, I like his butt is back. I just want his foot a little bit closer to his left foot. But the biggest thing for me in this first clip, you guys can see, is that his right arm is just so far out. His right arm is just so pushed out that I think he reaches for the ball, right? So if you look at it, when his right arm is so far out, the ball is just so far away from him, and what you can see and what you can really tell is that his swing doesn't finish. I'm gonna try to make that video soon on like arm position, but you guys will see that arm being so far out. I don't know who or what or why anyone teaches that, and I know Joao is new to punting, and obviously he's from Brazil, so I don't know how big the coaching is there and whatnot, but yeah, it's just that right arm is just too far out. He's playing chase the whole time. That makes him crunch just a little bit, but his swing doesn't finish, and it's just because the ball's so far out. So what I would say there is, Joao, we just got to relax your arm a little bit. We want to relax the arm and have a little bit of relaxation in your right arm. It'll help keep the ball in a better spot. And then, yeah, I think that'll be definitely something that will help you go along. But from that clip, move your right foot forward a little bit. Make your stance a little bit more here. If you want your right foot back a little bit, I'd rather it be here rather than here. So we'll just do that, okay? But that's it for that first clip. First step's pretty good. It's short. His shoulders are in a good position, but that right arm is fully locked out. So that right arm is fully, completely locked out. His nose is really turned in. The laces are straight on top. Again, if he can watch that video I made about grip, it's one of those things where I think that he could get the laces off to the side a little bit more. But you combine that right arm being really far out, okay, and that laces being in a little bit, I think that's why that left arm just counters, because he's trying to balance himself with that right arm just being so far out. You know, the drop doesn't end up being terrible here, but at the end of the day, I just think that the arm is so far out, that ball's being pushed out. To be fair, his first step isn't bad at all, but the second step just gets really big, and I think it's just because it's playing catch up to that arm being pushed out. So again, second step a little bit big. Yeah, and if you just watch, I mean, again, if we want to get really picky, if you look at his stance when he starts, his right foot is kind of pointed out just based off that stance. Kind of loops around, goes a little too narrow, then his left foot kind of swings around again. So there's definitely some stuff going on, but again, Joao, that right arm so far out, I want to get your laces a little bit more off to the side and relax your arm. But again, you got a super fast leg, bro. I like that a lot. Just want to relax that arm a little bit and fix your grip. Relax your arm and fix your grip. And then
bye.
And the third clip, guys, is the one from behind. Again, you can see his right foot is so far back. One thing I do want to point out here is you can notice as he tosses the ball up into the air,
Bye.
he tossed the ball up in the air to simulate a snap, but he didn't actually do anything, right? So he's standing up really tall, he throws the ball up into the air and catches it, and he's in the exact same place that he started. So something to think about, Joao, is when we're training and we're going to try and simulate a snap, throw the ball and catch it in front of you, kind of like you caught an actual snap, right? Otherwise, it's almost like you're simulating that you caught the snap in here, which is bad as it is. So when you throw it up in the air and catch it here, it's almost like, why did you even throw it, right? Because you're just tossing the ball up in the air and doing this. So for any of you guys watching this, what I would say is, if you're gonna simulate out of your hands, catch it out in front of you, and then just use your hands to mold it. So you get used to, once the ball comes in my hands, I could just spin it with my hands, have quick, fast hands. My arms are already extended and locked in the place that I want to be. But other than that, I mean, again, I just don't like tossing the ball straight up in the air and keeping it close. Looks like he was kind of going directional right here. That first step gets out and goes to the right. His shoulders are pretty good going forward.
Right.
And to be fair, this is actually one of the better. His arm looks more relaxed here. That's why he gets off the ground and gets some power behind it. I mean, it's not terrible. He's got good steps. Your left foot definitely does swing back and try to come upfield a little bit. So maybe you were stepping out a little bit too wide. I mean, it doesn't look like there were lines there. Sometimes, guys, if we step too wide of our target, the left foot will try to bring us back in a little bit, and that's probably why you finish right side in front. But again, Joao, this is much better. It looks a lot better in front of your arm. Your drop may be a little high. I can kind of see it up by your shoulder. But again, what I'm thinking is your first step's pretty good here. Your second step comes a little bit inside, which makes me think you probably stepped a little bit too wide than where your intended target was. That's why your right side finishes a little bit in front. And then I would just eliminate that spin, toss in the air, man, right? So really just focus on catch it out in front, use your hands, set it right where you want it to be for when you drop it. So you don't have to do any motion like this, right? But it's not a bad ball there, bud. It's not a bad ball there at all. But yeah, you guys, you start to see some of these things, and again, we just start to see the last clip here. You can really just tell how far the arm is out. I mean, his arm is almost fully locked. So you look at his body position, it's pretty darn good. I mean, his shoulders are forward, his butt is back. But he's like, his arm is so far extended that now he's forced to lean back, stick his toe out, reach. His swing doesn't really finish. Everything tries to crunch. He kicks the ball almost straight up in the air here because he's reaching. Okay, so again, it's that right arm, Joao. If I had to say anything, it'd be relax your right arm, dude. Relax your right arm, relax your right arm. Fix your feet, and let's work on that grip. Watch that grip video that I mentioned. Get your laces off to the side, bud. And other than that, I mean, you have a fast leg. Your directional right looked pretty good, but, you know, relax your arm, fix your grip, fix your stance, bring your feet a little bit less staggered, okay? And then the last one would be just simulate more game-like situations, right? Don't throw the ball here and stand here. Just simulate catching the ball out in front of you a little more so you get quick hands and get used to catching the snap. But I hope that helps you, Joao. Again, I'm sorry it took so long, brother. Again, I'm off to Hawaii tomorrow, guys. I'll try to keep you guys updated via social media. Follow me at the Punt Factory, Instagram, Twitter. I'm editing this myself, so I'm still learning all the cool little designs and stuff to do, so excuse it not looking super fresh. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in Hawaii and hope to see you guys soon. As always, text me, DM me, anything you guys have any questions. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers. Thanks for watching this video, guys. To continue along with this journey and watch this channel grow, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel.